Good morning, Yogi family. Welcome to morning yoga from Bali. This morning we're going to do a fairly quick stretch when you're short on time to get you moving slowly, but also get you up and ready for the day. So we're going to start in a seated position on your mat. Ground your hip bones into the floor. Find a comfortable position where you can find a long spine, your head reaching towards the sky. Feeling the fullness of your breath. Breathing in through your nose, all the way into your belly, and out through your mouth. We're going to wake up our pranayama, our life force, our breath, just by breathing deeply into the belly, into the chest, and then out through the mouth. And one more inhale and cleansing exhale. On your next inhale, reach your arms up over your head and both hands down to the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. Right hand reaches up over the sky, over your body, finding a deep stretch in your side body. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, right arm falls to the floor, left arm points up over the sky. Inhale up to center. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand comes up and over your body. You can tilt your chin up towards the sky. Inhale up to center. Exhale, right hand down. Left hand flows up. Inhale up to center. Hands above your head. Inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, right hand comes to left knee, left hand comes behind you. You can look back over your back shoulder, lift up to your spine on the inhale. On the exhale, push gently into the twist, pushing against your left knee with your right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, push deeper. Inhale, arms come to sky, twist yourself back to center, find your center. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind you, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, lift your spine towards the sky. Exhale, push a little deeper. Inhale, arms to sky, twist back to center, hands through heart center on the exhale. Inhale, circle your arms up above you. Exhale, forward fold your hands to the ground. Walk slowly out in front of you for a deeper stretch. You can drop your head. Reach your hands forward. Find some movement here that feels good. Inhale, walk your hands back in towards your body. Breathe in and out here. On the inhale, we're going to bring our hands to the mat and our knees to the mat, finding our tabletop pose. Inhale, drop the belly, head to the sky, tailbone to the sky. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll the spine so that the shoulder blades are reaching towards the sky. Head is dropped. Inhale, drop the belly. Tailbone rises, head lifts. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, wave back into cat. Inhale, dive your head forward, chest dives, belly falls. Tailbone stays up, head reaches towards the sky, cow. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Find some organic movement here as you exhale into your cat pose. Inhale into your cow pose. Find a neutral spine. Now circle your hips around your knees. Nice big circles here. You may feel some cracks in your knees. Wake up, hips. And switch directions. Find your neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes and sit back onto your hips. If this is very intense for you, go as far as you can and then untuck to sit on your feet with flat feet. If not, this is a great stretch for the bottom of your feet. Bring your hands together, interlace your fingers, push your fingers away from you, keeping your elbows in towards your body. Now bring your fingers towards you, push them away, towards you, push them to the left side, to the right side, away from you, to the left side, towards you, to the right side, away from you, to the right side, towards you, to the left side, away from you. Now draw a big smooth circle with your wrists. Switch directions. Very good. Do the wave. Switch the direction of the wave. Okay, bring your hands to the mat, untuck your toes. You may need to shake them out a little bit. Open your knees a little bit, wider than hip width apart. Toes come together. Push your hands back into a child's pose. Let your hands reach forward, your hips reach towards your heels. Breathe here. We're going to make this an active child's pose, so bring only your fingertips to the ground, lifting your elbows and your wrists from the mat, pushing your shoulders towards the mat, keeping your forehead on the ground. Now walk your hands, your spider fingers over to the right, reach away and to the right. Nice side body stretch here. Breathe. Exhale, walk a little further. Inhale, walk back to neutral. Exhale, walk your fingers to the left, reaching away from you as well as to the left. Breathe in and exhale, walk a little further. Make sure your hip bones are still seated firmly on your heels. And exhale, walk your fingers back to neutral. Keeping your arms long, walk your fingers forward, pulling your hips up off of your feet. You may want to walk your knees in just a little closer together. Walk forward until your hips are in line with above your knees. And your hands are reaching out forward. Your chest is melting towards the mat. You can bring your chin to the mat. If this feels good, stay here. If you'd like a deeper shoulder stretch, bring your hand palms to touch. If that feels good, stay there. If you'd like to go deeper, bring your thumbs towards your shoulder blades. Breathe and melt your heart forward on the exhale. Find some movement in your hips if that feels good. Release your hands back down to the mat. Space out your hands and shift your hips forward, your chest coming in between your elbows, your hands still shoulder width apart. You can have a block in between your hands to keep this distance, or you can just keep your palms flat on the ground. I like to drop between my shoulder blades so that I can shine forward. Opening your chest up, pulling your shoulders back, keeping your head tall and long, tops of the feet anchored into the ground. From here, drop your chest to the ground. Place your hands underneath your shoulder blades, tuck your toes, come up onto tabletop, lift your knees off the mat, send your hips up back into the sky, and let your heels fall towards the ground. Now make sure that you are not in a pseudo tabletop. You are pushing your chest towards your knees. This is our first tabletop, so take some time. Or your first downward dog. Pedal out your dog, bend one knee, straighten the other, switch. Find lots of organic movement. Go up onto your toes. From here, lift your right leg up into the sky, keeping your hips level with the ground, so your leg might not go that high up. Breathe here. Now bend your knee, drop your heel to your butt, open up your hip. That right hip can stack over the left. We're gonna make big circles with our right knee in the sky. 1, 2, 3. Don't lose your downward dog form. Keep your arms pushing into the mat. Now switch directions with your knee. From here, bring your right knee to your right elbow, coming into a plank of sorts. Hold here. Exhale. Push up. That should be inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, nice and slow and controlled. Gonna wake up your core, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Hold here. And inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, place your right foot on the mat, drop your left knee. Sink forward, let your hips fall forward. Push back into half splits, push into your right foot. Your hip should stay above your left knee. Don't come all the way down. You can stay up, hands provide support. I like my hips to rock back and forth here. Play around, flex your toes, point your toes. Flex your toes, point your toes, and come forward into your low lunge. and back into half split. Draw some ankle circles. Okay, forward into deep lunge. Hands frame the foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Find a good position here. You may need to bring your foot in a little bit. You are on train tracks here. Rise, crescent moon. Keep your tailbone tucked, arms up towards the sky. Drop your right arm down. Twist open to the right. Right arm comes behind you, left arm in front, keeping your hips square to the front. Breathe. Inhale, drop your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, open up to warrior. Drop your left heel down. You may want to adjust so that your right heel is in the middle of your left arch. Hips are open up towards the sky. Right knee stays open. Arms come to a T. Look over your front arm. Keep it low, but not too low. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, can you go a little deeper? Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, reach forward. Forearm to knee. Drop your left arm down. Reach up by your ear. Inhale to warrior two. Reverse warrior. Inhale up. Reach forward. This time hand comes down to the mat. Left hand to the sky. Inhale up to warrior two. Reverse warrior. Reach forward. Hand comes to the mat, left hand to the sky, or find a half bind, or find a full bind. Reach your hands behind your back and under your leg and behind your back. Open up your chest, look towards the sky. Release the bind, hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. Rise up. You can straighten your right leg here. Walk your left leg in. We're going to rock our hips back and forth. I'll rock them to the back. Reach your right arm forward, fold over the leg. Bend your right knee, push into your right foot, rise. Now from here, we're going to step our left leg to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Forward, bend at the hips, forward fold. Hang here, grab opposite elbows. Release your elbows. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to shin or thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale, step your right foot back, step your left foot back into plank. Yeah, enjoy your plank here for a minute. You can rock forward and back on your toes, waking up those feet a little more. On the exhale, you're going to lower down slowly with control, elbows close to the ribs. You can drop all the way down. Untuck your toes. You can push up into baby cobra. You can push up into big cobra, or you can push up into upward facing dog. Knees come off the mat. Exhale, untuck or tuck the toes, reach the hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, keeping the hips square. Keep your downward dog positioning with your hands. Now, bend that left knee, stack the left hip on top of the right. Draw big circles with your left knee. 1, 2, 3. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3. Three-legged dog. Bring that left knee to your left elbow high on the tricep into plank pose. Extend. knee to nose. Extend into three-legged dog. Knee to opposite elbow, high on the tricep. Extend. Now on this one, knee to nose. And step that left foot down. Drop your right knee. Sink into your hips. Whew. Find some freedom, some fluidity, some movement. Push back into half splits. Flex your toes, point your toes. Push into the deep lunge. Keep breathing, find your breath here. And push into your left foot, half split. Circles with your ankle. Push forward. Okay, from here, tuck your back toes, lift your knee, hands rise to the sky. Inhale. You are on train tracks here. Don't try to be in line with your feet. Drop your left hand down and up behind you. Inhale, bring your arm back up. Drop your right heel down, your back heel. Find that good position. Left heel in the arch of your right. Dig that back, nice edge of your foot into the mat. Warrior two, hips face forward. Chest shines brightly to one side of the room. Look over your front arm. Can you breathe in? Find length. Exhale, go a little deeper. Inhale. Reverse warrior, one hand comes down, other hand reaches across the sky. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward, left forearm to left knee. Drop that other arm down and up to pull that shoulder blade onto your back. Look up at the sky, keep your abs tight, tailbone tucked. Inhale, the warrior two, reverse warrior. Exhale, reach forward, hand comes to the mat, right hand to the sky. Inhale up. I know you're feeling the burn, you're waking up. Reverse warrior. Inhale up. Exhale, hand comes down to the mat. This is where we find our bind if you have it and if you want it. Right arm drops behind your back. Left hand releases off the mat and reaches up behind that front leg to meet the other hand. Open up your chest. Thank the Lord, thank the day you are alive. Right hand comes to the sky, left hand to the mat. Up into warrior two. Now step that back leg closer, quite a bit if you've got long legs. Straighten that front leg, hips rock back and forth. Rock them towards the back of your mat. Reach towards the front and keeping that left leg straight or with a micro bend, hips locked. Reach forward, reach that hand to the inside of your left shin, right hand to the sky. You can also use a block here. You're between two panes of glass. Keep your tailbone tucked, your tummy in, your shoulders stacked. Inhale, bend that left knee to come up, and right leg joins the left at the top. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now step, jump, or hop your feet back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga one last time. Now put your knees onto the mat, push back into child's pose. Take a moment to thank yourself for making time to come onto your mat, to stretch it out, wake it up, give yourself that much better of an opportunity to have a great day. Walk your hands towards your knees, lift your chest up. Swing your hips around to the side so you're sitting on your mat. Feet out in front of you. We're going to find our Dandasana, staff pose. Legs are long, toes are pulled towards your body. Hands are at your hips on the side of your hips on the mat, pushing up into a long spine. Can you look over your right shoulder? Breathe into the center, exhale out to the left. Inhale to center, look up at the sky. Drop your head back. Inhale up to center. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale back up to center. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And we're gonna find a passive forward fold over your legs. Exhale all the way down. Reach as far as is comfortable, thighs, shins, or grabbing your feet. You can pull yourself towards your knees for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release the pull and stay low. Let the head drop, stretching the entire posterior of your body. Inhale, walk your hands back towards your hips. Press your right ankle over your left thigh, not your left knee, above your thigh. Walk your left foot in towards your hips. Go as far as is comfortable, keeping your right knee or that bent knee away from your body as much as possible. The closer your heel is into your hips, the deeper the stretch. Hands are behind you. Open up your chest, push into it a little farther. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, can you go a little deeper? I like to find some swaying back and forth with my knees. And on your next exhale, let that left or that planted foot slide forward. Ooh, you can release that foot off the knee, shake it out. Now the other side, other ankle comes to the other thigh. Bend into that bottom leg. Seated pigeon. Half pigeon. Push that knee away from your body. Your hips planted on the ground. Find length on the inhale. And go a little deeper on the exhale. Exhale, let that bottom foot slide out. Both legs come straight and flat. Now come to a comfortable seated position on your mat. You can have your legs crossed. I'm going to turn to face you. Now we're not going to lay down in Shavasana so that you can remain in this uplifted energy to start your day. Now I invite you to stay on your mat as long as you feel needed to work out any other kinks and tensions that you noticed over the course of our stretch. But I will leave you here, so we will close with inhale, arms up above your head. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands to heart. Take a second to notice anything that has changed inside your physical body, inside your mind. Maybe you notice you were thinking about the day ahead. Maybe you notice you were able to stick with the practice the whole time. Either is fine. Thank you for joining me today for this beautiful sunrise yoga in Bali to help you get started. My name is Carly, and I hope to see you again too. Namaste.